Everyone in Brownsville has a story to tell. These are their stories. You're listening to Brownsville Matters, KXIQ 105.1's podcast show, where we learn a little about everything from all walks of life from the wonderful people in our community. Our next guest embodies a wonderful balance between life and death. He makes a living as a funeral director while also giving life to his creative pursuits through art and acting. Oscar Alvarez, welcome to Brownsville Matters.
Thank you, Gilbert. Gracias.
De nada. So through your line of work, there is adjacent to it a phrase that has long been used in different philosophies, different organizations, different self-help ideas. The Latin phrase "Memento Mori," remember that you will die. It has been used as a phrase to make the most out of life. But I wanted to ask you specifically, what does Memento Mori mean to you?
Ay. And nobody's going to escape it. At least not from us as humans, right?
Right.
According to biblical, Jesus did. But other than that, no one's going to make it.
Right.
Alive. So yes. Yeah. So it serves me as I need to enjoy life, family, eat well with caution though.
Of course.
And just enjoy life and try not to don't take things personal. That's super important.
Right.
Okay? Because it kind of hurts your soul, your mind. So, just do well with your family, preferably. Create good memories.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think people should talk about mortality more often?
Do what?
Do you think people should talk about mortality a little bit more often?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, because it is a reality.
It is.
It's going to happen. When? I do not know. And I don't want to know. But it's going to happen.
Right.
Yes. So, meantime, just enjoy it.
That's right. Yeah, because I feel that a lot of people fear death. Sometimes in a way that's a little too unhealthy, that maybe limits them from doing certain things. But like you said, no one makes it out alive.
Nope.
So it's up to us to make the most out of every day.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned a lot of people fear death. Is that what you mentioned, right? Yeah.
It is. Supposedly, it's the number one fear.
Yeah, well,
or number two behind public speaking is what some people say.
It's understandable because we are taught a certain thing as Christians or our culture.
Right.
But in reality, I don't think nobody really knows. That's reality.
That's right.
But we are taught a certain way, and I want to believe that.
Right.
I want to believe that. But we are going to find out.
Yeah. And when we find out, it will not be on this mortal plane.
Yep. So, yeah, I can understand the fear of death. I can relate to that. But our faith is one thing,
right?
And we shall find out.
That's right. I'd like to know about your origin story. Are you originally from Brownsville, from somewhere else?
Originally from Brownsville.
Wonderful. So what was life like growing up here? What was your childhood, your formative years? And where along the way did you pick up working with funerals as a line of work?
Well, I was born and raised here in Brownsville, Texas.
Yes.
And I went to Reynaldo Garza Elementary and then to Oliveira and then Porter High School. My dad always tried to instill, good values, Christian values.
Right.
And so, yeah. But as a child, I've always been very curious about death and dying.
Okay.
I think too curious.
A little too curious.
Yeah. Mucho. Pero bueno. So I think the thought of that is what led me, in a way, to the deathcare industry.
And that's the term, deathcare industry.
Well, that's what I call it, generically speaking.
Well, I like it. It sounds appropriate.
Yeah, it's from funeral homes to cemeteries to headstones to memorial services. So deathcare industry.
Okay, it's a broad term, is what you're saying. Gotcha.
Yes, and so yeah.
And did you pick? I'm sure you picked that up sometime after high school. So.
It was actually, I want to say it was about junior high. We were going to church and we attended a funeral. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I'm estimating anywhere from 8 to 12.
Okay.
And I saw the funeral directors at that time. They were placing the deceased at the church. And I'm like, I want to do that. I see myself doing that. So I pursued it. But yeah, it was, I don't know if strange or different, but, so I pursued it. And here I am now. Yeah.
Wow. I've always found it very fascinating when someone tells themselves at a young age that they're going to do something and then they end up doing it.
Right. Yeah, because that can go very different.
Right.
But for me, it went that way.
For sure.
No regrets.
Just
it happened.
So after high school, what was your career path like?
I went to Commonwealth Institute of Funeral Service for the deathcare industry.
Oh, there's a school for it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, yes. There's one in Houston, San Antonio. There's several, but those are the two most common down here.
Was this immediately after high school? Or a little afterwards? Okay.
Yep. I was starting my basics here, and I'm like,
I see.
You know what? I don't want to do this. So I think I went maybe 2-3 months here.
Okay.
And I'm like, nah, this is not for me.
So you went to Houston.
So, yeah. Yeah. And at the time, it was only about a year. Let's see. Yeah, a year. I was lucky because now I believe it's 2. So, did it, passed with, believe it or not, honors and distinctions. I couldn't believe it because through my high school, I had bad grades.
Oh.
Bad grades. So anyways, but I did ace the funeral industry part. So, yeah.
I feel like that's how you know that it's for you.
Yes.
I feel like with schooling, a lot of, they do a lot of like quote unquote one size fits all.
Right.
And it's not for everyone. Of course not. Every kiddo there has a unique brain that learns differently.
Exactly.
That's tailored to different passions, pursuits like yours.
Right.
And it wasn't until you went to Commonwealth, was it?
Yes.
It wasn't until you went to Commonwealth in Houston that you realized this is what I'm supposed to do.
And it's so funny because friends of mine, when I was showing my grades, they're like, dude, who are you copying from? I said, no, it's me. Right. I don't believe it. But no, yeah, I did pass.
Wow. So the studying was effortless because it was something that was calling to you.
Well, this is strange. I've never been good at school. And microbiology, anatomy, pathology, I was averaging like 97, 98.
Okay.
My grade. And I was like, what the heck is going on here?
Yes.
But I guess that's an indication that perhaps that was my passion.
Yes.
Or is my passion.
Right, yes. Right. It's because they were the closest thing.
Yeah, well, obviously, because I went from having super bad grades to like acing it. And I was like, wow. And it was funny when they would say, nah, who are you copying from? And they're like, nah, wait till you take the national boards. You're not going to pass them. I was like, uh-oh. And I did pass them.
There you go.
So, yeah.
And who else? Who were your classmates over there at Commonwealth? Were they other people from Texas or from like neighboring states?
Yes. There was some people from the valley, a few,
Oh, okay.
and basically Corpus, Harlingen, McAllen. What else? That's pretty much it. A lot of people from the Houston area. Well, it's in Houston. So,
Right, right.
Yes.
And would you say that they also had like a similar experience growing up? They felt a unique calling to it, and then, or would you say people were there for different reasons?
A mix of everything.
A mix of everything.
But I think, generally speaking, perhaps curiosity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we had some people that as soon as we would take the clinicals, we had to work on several cadavers. One of them would faint. Others would like just walk out. I'm like, this is not for me.
Whoa.
So you knew like who was
Yes.
for it and who wasn't. You had an idea.
Right.
And a lot of them just said, you know what, this is not for me. So they would leave. But for me, I was like, this is for me.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed it.
Because it is a service to the community at
Yes,
the
it
end
is.
of the day. Yes.
Yes, it is. I mean, at the end of the day, families are going through the worst.
That's correct.
I mean, they're going through the worst part of their life. And if we're not there for them in guidance, direction, it's a mess. So, and I try to help the families as much as I can.
Right.
The minimum you can do is be polite and friendly to them, you know, because that eases a lot.
Right.
Because you can have some people that are very rude. And that is not good, especially in that time.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's, oh my God.
They're at their most vulnerable.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of stories where the funeral director is super rude.
No.
And it's like, why are you doing that, man? I mean, they just lost their loved one, their child,
Right.
whoever, right?
Right, right.
And you don't do that.
No, yeah.
But not everybody thinks that way. So, but I try to be as compassionate as possible.
Right.
That I can be. So.
And I would imagine that, I mean, maybe possibly putting myself in their shoes, maybe these families, because they just suffered a big loss,
Yes.
they may have requests that could be seen as unnecessary or too large or too unreasonable.
Right.
But I would imagine in your case, you would have to just listen, sit there politely and try to, what would you do in that position? Because I'm sure you've seen everything under the sun.
Oh, yes. From placing certain objects or substances in the casket, which I don't have a problem with that.
Sure.
Because it's not my funeral, right?
Correct.
It's their funeral.
Yeah.
And we have to customize it as much as we can from a legal point of view.
I see.
So I'll do it, whatever they ask, as long as I'm not like breaking the law or something like that.
Right.
And if I am, I will tell them, you know what, I don't want to do this because of this, and that.
There you go.
And they understand.
Of course.
I said, if you feel that you still want me to do it, I suggest you use another funeral home because I don't want to be in that position.
I mean,
yeah.
If I may ask, what are some of these illegal or unreasonable requests?
Well, down here, sometimes they'll put like a lot of alcohol, which, I mean, that's not really an issue.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes they'll
like their favorite beer, let's say.
Yes, okay. Or substances, you know.
I understand.
And I usually tell them, look, I didn't see anything. I don't want to know anything. You do whatever you got to do. I'll be outside.
I see.
So that's a way I facilitate it.
Okay,
you know?
That's what you mean. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah. But it's interesting, the you know, what people ask sometimes.
What would you say is the biggest misunderstanding about your line of work?
Okay. When I ask permission for embalming, some people assume and think that that's an autopsy, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
I remember one time I had a night call, and I asked the family, do we have permission to embalm? And she looks at me and she tells me, wow, can't believe you just asked me that. And so I was confused.
Yeah.
I said, ma'am, I don't want to talk to you. Da 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 da. So, I said, okay. So we took their loved one.
Sure.
And then like 10 minutes behind, she's knocking at the funeral home at night. This is like 2, 3 in the morning.
Whoa.
And she's like, sir, wait a minute. You said embalming, right? I said, yes.
Yeah.
What's embalming? And so I said, well, that's when we inject a chemical called formaldehyde to preserve.
Right.
Oh, so you're not going to cut her up and do all this? I said, no. That's an autopsy.
Yes.
And that is ordered by a judge when it has to be ordered.
Right. When there's an investigation.
But this is not me opening your loved one.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And so that's one of the miscommunications or misunderstandings.
Right.
Embalming is just a very small incision, about 1 inch, 2 inches in the neck area. And then we inject the chemical and we try to drain some body fluids to preserve,
of course,
for the visitation. Yes. So yeah, that's one of them.
No, I've seen some incredible embalming jobs, and not to mention the makeup.
Yeah. Oh well, that's yeah. That's it can be a challenge. Mm-hmm. It can be.
Do you do the makeup too?
Yes, but I am not the best at it.
Oh.
So I usually call a female for that.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, if it's something basic, I'll do it.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll tell the family, especially if they're good friends of mine. I said, if you like the way she looked, it was me. If you didn't, she did it. But that's only if I have, if I know them very well.
Yes.
Yeah. But no. Most of the time, I'll have somebody else do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't trust myself with it. Yeah,
I see. 'Cause I've seen some at funerals. I've seen some embalming jobs, let's say, that were incredibly done. It looked like the deceased was
she's
sleeping.
asleep. Oh yes, and a lot of it has to do with what they've been through in a sense of health wise.
Oh,
yeah. Have they been in ICU for a month, 3 weeks? I mean, that's takes a toll on the body. Yeah. So. But we try to do our best to make them look as best as we can. Mm-hmm. We try, but sometimes it's impossible.
Right.
Yeah, so
I see.
And I know families understand. Most of them do. They know. But
yeah. In the cases where it's a little bit more difficult, does it maybe have to do with how they took care of themselves, their skin, or?
No, because we have certain chemicals that we use.
Okay.
Well, I like to use certain chemicals that basically it's almost like per se Botox.
Okay.
But we do it intravenously.
Oh, okay.
And it's just liquid form that once you inject, it kind of sort of plumps your crevices in your skin, things like that. So it helps. Mm-hmm. I usually get people saying, "Hey, what did you do to mom? Like she looks like 10 years younger."
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's and a lot of them love that.
Sure.
Love that, right?
Sure.
Others are like, "Well, she looks a little too young."
That's not how I remember.
So we try to find the right point.
I see.
Yeah. And I'm speaking for myself. Right. I don't know what other embalmers do. It's I can't control them, but I always try to give it the fine point. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you also do cremations?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Roughly, what's the percentage between
right now? A lot.
Really?
Yes. Maybe I want to say 60 to 75% at this point.
Wow.
At least with our funeral home, right?
I see.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what other funeral homes do, but for us, it's about 60 to 70%.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe 75. Mm-hmm. But before it was basically traditional. But I know the cemeteries are really high in price-wise, extremely high.
Right.
Just to give you an example, I believe right now the corporate funeral homes here in Brownsville, I think they start like at between 7,000 and 11,000
for a plot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not including opening and closing. Outer burial containers. So, you can come out with 20,000, 25.
Oh my gosh.
So I can understand why people are shifting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
For some.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that compare to the cost of a cremation?
Cremation, okay. Just an abstract, you're looking anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 compared to like 15, 20.
Oh, okay.
So the math, I mean, it's simple math on that.
I see.
At least with our funeral home, right? I don't know what the other funeral homes are charging.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but we try to stay reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a big gap.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar, what does the typical day look like for you? Or is
Oh
there
my
no such thing
God.
as a typical day?
There's no such thing. We go from being there just watching YouTube to, oh my God, calling help because we have, 5, 7, 8, 10 cases.
Whoa.
So we're almost like the ER
Sure.
or firemen,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
You go from nothing to everything in
All at
0 to
once.
60 in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's hard to answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now suppose I lost a loved one and I go to you. What would that process look like?
Okay. It'll be like, do you know what your loved one preferred? Cremation, burial,
Mm-hmm.
donation to science? I mean, I don't know, right?
Oh, that's another option.
Yes,
That's right.
it's another option. And then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
You're like, well, he wanted traditional burial, but we have family in Alaska.
Sure.
So now I know that I have to embalm,
Uh-huh.
preferably if you're going to have a traditional service.
Right.
And then we wait for your family to arrive.
Okay.
And then, we schedule accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of in a nutshell.
Mm.
That's a beginning
Okay.
because there's a lot of things. It's almost like being a wedding planner, but a funeral
Okay.
planner.
Yes.
Yes.
And everyone is different.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. You go from, I want this and that and take them here and we're going to pass by the house
Mm-hmm.
to, oh, no, just cremate them. So whatever they want,
Mm-hmm.
we'll make it happen.
So you mentioned the example of the family from Alaska. How long does an embalmed body
Okay.
last?
What we do, if we know the person has family overseas, Japan, let's say,
Sure.
we'll embalm and then refrigerate.
Oh.
So you got double protection there
Okay.
because I don't want to risk it.
No.
And then, we can wait a month or 2 months if we have to.
Really?
But be aware that we also charge for refrigeration.
I see.
So we have to be conscious about things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But normally we'll wait. The average down here is maybe a week to 3 weeks, tops.
Yeah.
Tops. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm asking because there was a recent visitation
Mm-hmm.
where it occurred 2 weeks after the incident. And,
Okay.
And I was thinking to myself, can it really last that long?
Yes. Yeah, well, let me hold on. There's many factors that influence that.
Okay.
If the person, let's say the person weighed 300-400 pounds,
I see.
and I say this with respect.
Of course.
There's a lot more like adipose tissue, so
Surface
that kind of accelerates the decomposition somewhat faster.
I see.
So we have to be aware of all that. If the person weighed 100 pounds, then he could be there a month and a half, 2 months,
Okay.
give or take.
Sure.
But yeah, it's but I always place them under refrigeration just to make sure.
I see.
Yeah, because I don't want to run that risk.
Right,
Yes.
right. Because at the end of the day, it is the final time that everyone is seeing them, most likely.
Right.
So you have to
Right.
make sure that they
And
look.
then we have to be careful with dehydration.
Oh.
So we apply a lot of it's like a cream that prevents
Okay.
or slows dehydration.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, it's many things that we have to do to make them presentable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, because like I said, I've seen some embalming jobs that are so amazing.
Oh, yes.
that it looks like they're sleeping.
Sometimes we get super lucky, and I've had a few times where people are like,
Yeah.
he looks better to see. I'm like, oh, that's
That must be a big
nice.
compliment to you.
Well, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, there's been a few occasions.
I
And then I've had ladies that are like, did you fix my mom? Yes. is there any way I can come over and you can do my makeup before I go to work?
Oh my gosh.
No. You have to be lying down or something because I only do makeup of, deceased. So,
Right.
yeah. So we'll have a funny talk in a way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if there's something that I have noticed about funerals is there are quite a few laughs in
Oh
in a
yeah.
lot of them.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to be very careful, us as funeral directors.
Right.
I'll let them first. If they start joking with me,
Yes.
then I'm okay.
Correct.
Other than that, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm not going to do that. So, and when the energy is not there,
That's right.
you just shut up, do what you have to do, and that's it. Yeah, and you respect.
Right.
And when it's there, well, then it gives you a little bit of leeway to, because they're basically inviting you to, it's okay to be a little funny.
Right.
A little bit.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
You have to kind of match their energy.
Yes. And a lot of it has to do also with the manner of death.
Aha.
If it's something that, God forbid, somebody gets stabbed and they stab them to death or something like that. Well, that's not that's you can't play there.
Correct.
And I'm not going to go there.
No.
But if the person lived 100 years, he
Right.
enjoyed his life.
Yeah.
Everybody's laughing. The family. I'm speaking about the family.
Right.
Then you know that it's different.
Yes.
So you have to be aware of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that you say that, yeah, the funerals where there's a lot of humor going on
Yes.
is because for exactly that reason. They lived a long life into their 90s.
Yes.
It wasn't a surprise per se.
Right.
So it was a true celebration of their life.
Yes. And they're cool with it.
Of course.
So I have a interesting little story, real quick.
Yes, please.
I had this guy, and we were going to the cemetery to bury him. Well, I get lost in the cemetery.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm turning like 2-3 times, and I'm like calling, hey, where's the grave? So, you just go here and there. Well, anyways, I get lost.
No.
So I finally find it. I get off, embarrassed, but I didn't say anything. So the family gets off. They come towards me running, and they're laughing, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? Like I don't know if this is the laughter before I get killed, or they're I couldn't read them. And she's like, "Sir, did you know my uncle?" I said, "No, ma'am, I didn't." No. Well, let me tell you something. You just made wow. This is wow. I said, "What happened?"
Yeah.
I'm over here like, oh my God. Everywhere we would send them, he would get lost. Everywhere. HEB to the dollar store, anywhere. So even for his burial, he got lost.
No.
So they were laughing, and I was like, woo. So I believe God, or if you don't believe in God, the universe made that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
For the sake of greatness for them.
Sure.
So that's one of the most memorable stories in my mind. And I usually say the story to whoever wants to listen. But it was really, really cool. So next time, any funeral directors out there that it's not going your way, you know what? Let it be, because I believe that is the way it was supposed to be. So yeah, but that was really, really interesting. Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
Anyways.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, like that type of respectful humor.
Right.
Yes,
right. Because when they came at me, I couldn't read them. I'm like,
right.
Like,
what kind of laughter is this?
Yeah. Or what's going on? When they said that, I was like, whoo! I feel relieved and actually happy.
For sure.
Yeah. So.
Now, what ceremonies, what unique or special ceremonies have you witnessed? For instance, the last funeral that I attended, the deceased worked in Border Patrol for X number of years.
Yeah.
And they had a very solemn ceremony specifically for that.
Okay.
So have there been similar things that you've witnessed in your line of work?
A Harley Davidson guy.
Okay.
They took the motorcycle in the chapel.
No kidding.
Yeah. And then I had another one where it was a Harley Davidson. The hearse was a Harley Davidson. Yeah.
What?
That one was cool. I never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened here in Brownsville.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. I can't remember. But yeah, that, what else? Not we, but I heard of a case where the gentleman who passed was dressed as Spider-Man. So I thought that was like, wow, but that was his wish.
Request,
yeah. So that was like, wow, never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you seen like the border patrol ceremony or like the law enforcement one or?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, you know what? Yes, and they'll bring in the bagpipers.
Yes.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, it gets to
when you hear the bagpipers. Even us,
playing Amazing Grace,
yes, it does something. Sometimes I can barely speak when I have to speak in a situation like that because I get a little, I do get emotional.
Of course.
But I have to keep my composure, right? Because I am the funeral director.
Right.
But deep inside, it goes deep, man.
It does.
It really does. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then they do the 21 gun salute.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. Respects to all the veterans out there.
Right. And then
God bless you guys.
For sure. When I saw that, what really got to me was they folded the American flag in a triangle, and then the leader of that particular ceremony did a march with two agents behind him.
Yes.
Kneels down in front of in front of the widow.
That's right.
Says words just to her. And she's just like nodding. Everyone there was not a single dry eye when I witnessed that.
Right. Oh yes. Very emotional.
Oh.
Very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes I have to like step aside a little bit and kind of like readjust and then do what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also with children, that to me, oh my God, that's tough.
Oh,
that's really tough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but unfortunately, things happen like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there overlap with what you do and your creative pursuits, or is that something else entirely?
Well, what do you mean creative? My art, the paintings, and
yes.
Okay. Yes. Because if you really see it, it's almost like it's a canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to paint, right? As an artist. And if you apply the same concept to anything, it's basically the same concept for everything. It's a presentation, and you have to do, of course, in art is different, right? Because it's paint. But you use a different medium for different occasions. And it's all for the presentation of whatever you're doing.
Right.
Whether you're inventing an item, you got to see the pros and cons. What if this? What if that? And you apply that to almost anything. And that should work. Yeah, because you're aware of what can or cannot happen or the pros and cons.
I see.
Yes.
And is that also something that you picked up from an early age, something rather recent?
Well, from an early age, my dad would take us to go work in the drywall. We were in the drywall industry. So, and what I would do is, let's say we had to demolish this wall here. And before, I would get like paint or something, and I would start drawing and doodling and stuff. And my dad was like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" No, I was just playing around, and then we would knock it down. So I think I always had that artistic in me.
Yes.
Because I had to do it,
Yeah.
So yeah, but art for me has, I don't know, it's an expression. And I'm sure Gabriel knows too.
To our listeners, Gabriel is our technician behind the scenes, who is actually editing our podcast live.
Cool.
To make things easier once after we finished. tweak it out.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you, Gabriel, for your
Thank you,
time.
Gabriel.
You gave us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And what do you like to paint?
Oh my God. I don't know, man. It's just whatever I feel like painting.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard question to answer, but let me try to attempt to answer it.
Yes.
Anything that comes from my mind and that it's different from what I usually, from any other paintings that I usually see. So I have to create it. As a matter of fact, there's one behind you, but anyways, that I did, the green one. That one.
This one right here?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did that one.
Wait, one sec. To our listeners, behind me is a canvas. It's mainly blue, lime green, and I'm seeing a horse with a collar.
Yeah.
How would you describe it? You're the artist.
I've always liked circusy creatures.
Okay.
So I'll make a fish and I'll put that, what do you call that in the collar? I don't know what you call that.
The collar, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll put flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I feel a little down, I'll paint flowers just to
Okay.
make myself feel a little better or something.
Mm-hmm.
But no, anything that looks unique.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll try to blend in the colors as best as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I love to surprise my mind.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, because I wouldn't quite call it abstract because
I don't even know what to call it, man.
because I mean, you could tell it's a horse.
Yeah.
And you could kind of see the circus inspiration
Yeah,
behind
yeah, kind of. Yes.
it. Yeah. No, it's unique to you.
And
I like it.
I had this interview from the Brownsville Herald years back, and they asked me, "How do you come up with these creatures? How do you?"
Uh-huh.
And they even asked me, "Do you like use drugs?" No, I said I don't need drugs. I see them in my head all the time. So yeah, it was just funny.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I just whatever's in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
just let it out, and whatever color I fall in love with at that moment is a color that I will use. Yeah. If it's green, let it be green.
Let it be green.
Purple.
Mhm.
So whatever mood I'm in at that moment, I will use.
Wonderful.
Yes.
What other works have you done that you're proud of?
Works in a sense of paintings, or what do you mean?
Yeah, we could do paintings or however you want to answer the question.
I never knew how to play the stock market. And believe it or not, this is weird. I played it for about 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I made some money.
Sure.
For my level, I was like, wow, because I had never traded the markets.
Okay.
I never knew. I mean, I know it sounds dumb saying this, but I didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned, and I was blown away because I was able to conquer that for those 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it anymore that much because I don't want to be dumb.
No, were you focusing on specific tickers? I think they're called.
Well,
index funds.
No, I
or-
was actually trading individual stocks: Nike,
Okay.
Microsoft,
Okay.
Apple,
Yeah, the big ones.
Emerson Electric. But now I only trade like ETFs.
Okay.
But I don't do it as much as I used to. Yeah, because it is very volatile. It can go.
Right.
You think you know it all? No, you don't. No, you don't.
Right. No, and even then, it's long been said that the safest ones are the ones that aren't attractive. Let's say.
In a way, especially if it's like dividend ones.
Right.
But that's more for long term.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
But I'm very cautious with the market now.
Yes.
Very cautious because it's very unpredictable.
For sure. No.
But I did have fun doing it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
It can be. It also teaches you a lot about the economy and how fickle
Yes.
life can be.
I traded crypto too, but
Oh.
I haven't been lucky in that one.
No.
I'm still down.
I think everyone is still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah. Yes. But anyways, I I'm still there. But I haven't made money with them. Very little.
I see.
Yeah.
To our listeners, we are in conversation with local funeral director Oscar Alvarez, who is also very big in the creative scene. We talked about his line of work. We talked about his art. And I also hear that you do acting.
Oh, my
right?
God. I try to. Yes, I do. I recently came out in the Chosen season 6.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was in Dallas for,
Uh-huh.
it was about a month.
Uh-huh.
And so that was fun.
And it's the series that talks about the life of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes. I did not have a speaking role,
Mm-hmm.
but I was part of the background.
That's amazing.
But I was amazed that they called me.
Yes.
I was like, what? I thought it was a prank or a joke. But it did happen. It did happen.
Yes.
Yeah, and hopefully that'll be proof on the TV once it airs. Once it airs. So, yeah, that was fun. And I never thought I would be an actor.
What scene was going on?
Caiaphas.
Caiaphas.
Yes. He's the one against Jesus. And there's a scene where we're at his house
Mm-hmm.
and the Pharisees come in with Jesus.
Uh-huh.
And we are over there with Caiaphas and we're next to him. So we kind of huddle and then we accuse him of, I don't know what. And, well, that's one of the scenes.
Yeah.
But it gets very intense because I was there and Caiaphas, which is Richard Fancy, he's the one who plays Caiaphas.
I see.
He was trying to he was getting in character, and I don't want to repeat what he said, but it scared me. I was like, whoa, because he was right there next to me, and it freaked me out. I started trembling, and I was like, what the heck's going on? Like, but he was getting in character.
I see.
Yeah, but I was not expecting that.
Whoa.
So I was like, wow. It gave me chills.
Right.
Anyways, that's the part where I think he asks him, so you claim to be the Son of God. And that's one of the scenes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Jonathan Romy was right there too. I was never able to speak to him. He said hello. Well, no, he didn't say hello. He just nodded. He acknowledged me, but that was
the
it.
actor that plays Jesus?
Yes.
I see.
Jonathan Romy.
I see.
Yes. But it was fun. It was fun. Other than that little part where it freaked me out.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah. No. For sure.
Yeah. And then he looked at me, Richard, and just like everything's all right. I said, oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it's important for him to do that so that
I guess
the story could be told.
Yes.
So the story could be told.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There's times that you just, acting is just a pretend game.
It is.
You have to pretend, be aware of the mood, the ambience, everything what's going on for that scene.
For sure.
Yeah. There was a part where I had to ask the director, wait, are we for Jesus or against Jesus in this scene?
Right.
Because if not, you're going to be lost.
You're
lost and it's like, it's going to look dumb.
Right.
So, I have to be aware of what's going on for that scene.
Right.
Yeah. And then try your best.
Yes.
Yeah. And feel comfortable with what you're doing, at least for those 30 seconds or whatever.
Right. Because
yes.
It's important to tell the story.
Yes. And there was one scene where we were against Jesus and we were yelling, and then they said, cut. And then I turned and I told the people around me, I said, hey guys, by the way, I am for Jesus. Yeah. I said, except for these 5 minutes. And everybody started laughing. It was cool. It was cool. I said, but I am for Jesus.
Of course.
So yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Yeah, because we stopped and everybody was angry and then I said, I am for Jesus. So, it was a memorable moment. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What comes to mind is the people that did the film 12 Years a Slave.
Which one?
12 Years a Slave. It talked about how The story of Solomon Northup, who was formerly enslaved, lived life as a free man in the North States, then gets kidnapped, gets brought back
Okay.
into the South, gets re-enslaved again.
Uh-oh.
But all of the white actors in that movie, like in real life, they're very accepting of everyone, but of course they have to say some terrible things.
Right.
In character. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
But they're very transparent about it in the interviews. They go, and it reminds me of what you're saying, because one of them talked about how he didn't hate his character, but he wanted to understand his character.
Yes.
Right. And at the end of the day, it's important to tell the story of Solomon Northup, just like how you're telling the story of Jesus Christ.
Yes. And it like I said, it's very powerful.
Yes.
Very powerful. Yeah. I mean, we had people on set actually like crying and going through the emotions, because there was one scene where there's 600 people and everybody's yelling.
Whoa.
Yeah. Some are for Jesus, others against.
Okay.
But you have to coach the people.
Right.
So it can look right for the film. Theatrical. That it's very important. Because if not, it looks boring. From a camera point of view.
Right.
So Dallas Jenkins was saying, we need for you guys to do this. And he kept showing us how.
Right.
And it's important, because you think you're doing it right, and no, you're not. In your head, I'm doing it right. No, you're not.
And Dallas Jenkins is the director.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Awesome guy. And so once he showed us, I'm like, okay, I got it. But you almost have to overdo it.
Okay.
For that scene.
Right.
For that scene. Yeah. Because if not, it looks like, it's like, dude, that's boring, dude. Nobody wants to see that.
No.
You have to do that. So I learned that from acting like in big crowds.
I see.
Yeah. So it was fun.
Yeah, no, that's amazing that you're part of the Chosen.
Yeah. I still can't believe it. Yeah. So.
Have you shown up in other works?
Yes. Independent films.
Okay.
Yes. There's one that we're doing. It's called Fishman.
Fishman.
Yeah. We already finished shooting. Now it's in post.
Okay.
So they're working on all that. And it's a crazy story. Yeah. I play the lead role, so oh my God. I can't believe I did that, but I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is the Fishman about?
It's a mortician who I think he's struggling with like love and stuff like that in his personal life, and then he gets powers to grant some requests for the deceased before they go to the other side. So it has to do with that. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but it's about that. But it's a fun concept. It's crazy. You just have to watch it.
I see.
But hopefully it should be ready maybe in about 2-3 months.
That's coming up soon.
Yes. I'm a little nervous on that, but it's okay. Yeah.
Oscar, what'd you say is the best tidbit of advice that someone's given you that you would wish to impart upon us?
Just be you. Don't take things personal. There was a book that I saw the title one time. I didn't read it, but they told me about it. Don't sweat the small things and everything's small, or something like that. In other words, just don't worry too much about life.
Yeah.
Do your best. Let God do the rest. That's it.
I like that.
That's it. I mean, what else can we do?
Right.
We're not going to make it alive.
No.
So just do your best.
Right.
Yeah. And try to be in peace with one another. Please. It's important.
For sure.
Yes.
What is the impact that you want to give to Brownsville?
Get along with each other. We're in the valley. and just be good to one another and play it forward. Do something good for your neighbor or anyone for no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah, just something nice. If they don't take it well, it's okay. Just move on. But don't take it personal. And everything's going to be fine. I promise. Yeah.
Who do you credit the most to make you the man you are today?
Besides my parents, God. That's pretty much it, man. And a few people God has put in my path.
I see.
Yes. So this is the way I see it. When someone really mean is in your path, I see it as a blessing because, it's my opinion, you are learning a lesson.
Absolutely.
You are learning a lesson that you can't see yet. And a lot of people get upset over that. Oh, he did this to me. I said, no, I believe it's God trying to teach you or show you something for the future. But when you're young, you don't see it that way.
Right.
You see it, oh, he insulted me. He did this. I mean, I've had certain people be very mean to me, and I don't take it personal. I really don't. The question I ask myself, okay, what am I to learn from this? Or what's going to be the outcome of this? Always in a positive way. Even though it doesn't look that way at that moment, but it always works out. So, yes.
I guess this is a random question, but I just thought of it, and I'm very curious to know your answer.
Okay.
What would you like your own funeral to look like?
Oh, my God, man. Ooh. Sometimes I want to have a funeral with my paintings behind me.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Like in a museum, maybe?
Yes.
That's one. The other, dress me up as a fencer, because I started fencing about a year ago.
What?
Yeah, I do some fencing.
That's amazing.
I'm not like good at it, but I'm
You're
trying.
a fencer nonetheless.
Yeah. They I have, it's embarrassing, but I'm going to say it. Who cares? Where we fence, girls beat me up all the time, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
like
well,
it's
surely
cool.
They're more experienced.
Yeah. Well, not really. Sarah's one of them, and Nancy and Christina.
Yeah.
Oh, if you hear me out there, sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah,
it's good for you though.
They're very talented fencers.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. My coach too, Chris. Also, this gentleman, Sam, John. They're awesome people. They're my fencing family.
Yeah. Where do you fence in Brownsville?
Harlingen.
Oh.
Yeah. Casa Amistad. Yeah, wait. Casa Amistad. It's right in front of oh my God, where is it? Some park there. But it's through the city of Harlingen. Yeah. But I encourage anyone to try it. It's been a fun journey. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a sport, and at the end of the day, it's about having fun.
Yes. Yeah. So going back to the funeral thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll let my kids figure that out.
So preferably dressed as a fencer.
Yeah, I think so. No mask. No mask.
No mask.
No mask.
Maybe the mask like beside you.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, maybe with the epee sword, like. Right
Yes. Yeah.
And your paintings.
Yes.
All inside you.
And honestly, there's I saw something on social media that said, do something that you suck at. So I joined fencing and acting. and the point here is so I can get better.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Because I feel like the more we do things, the more well-rounded we become.
I think so.
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of the goal.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I did that.
Yeah, no, and like we were saying earlier, no one makes it out alive. So might as well try all these new things before we go.
Ni modo.
Yeah.
But everything has been really cool for me.
All right, let's get a final question.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've answered it a little bit before, but maybe expanding on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Imagine you are walking into a giant stadium with 200,000 seats.
Okay.
Which just so happens to be the population of Brownsville.
Oh, wow.
Every single seat is filled with each and every member of our community.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking right down the middle alongside full view of everyone from Brownsville with a microphone in your hand, and you're given 1 to 2 minutes to say something, a message. What would your message be in that giant stadium to the entire population of Brownsville, Texas?
Oh, my God, man. I'd probably be like, guys, I don't know what to say, but viva la vida.
Viva la vida.
Love one another.
Mm-hmm.
Be good to everyone and anyone for no reason, man. Just be good. Right. Bloom wherever you're at. Just bloom. Wherever you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Bloom. If you're in jail, you know what? Make it the best.
Yeah.
Learn something good. Try to be kind to one another.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's probably very difficult. But anyways, enjoy life. It's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. And the crowd roars.
I guess. I'm not a good public speaker, man. I would probably freeze. But I think that's the message. Just be good to one another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've long heard that more people fear public speaking than death.
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah,
I still can't believe I'm doing some acting stuff because I was terrified of the camera. Terrified. I'd be like, hell no, I'm not gonna do that. And then all of a sudden, it's like I don't know what got into me. I'm like, I want to try that.
Yeah,
and so. If I suck, I suck. If it's good, great. If not, just turn off the TV. Don't see me.
Right. Well, the joke is, and it is actually very appropriate to your line of work, that because the fear of public speaking is so great, that more people in a funeral would rather be in the coffin than giving the eulogy.
Probably, man. Ay. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. But no, yeah. But thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And Gabriel, thank you for thinking of me, man. Gracias.
Oscar, this has been an incredible conversation. Because I want to talk about mortality. I want to talk about death. Yes. And I felt this conversation to be very refreshing, very enjoyable.
Good.
I'm
glad.
And I feel that maybe quite a few listeners will start thinking about these things a little bit more often. And maybe even, we were talking about getting out of our comfort zones earlier, get out of that comfort zone to have these conversations with their friends, loved ones, wherever it may be. Because like you said, no one makes it out alive.
And you know what? That's a good point.
Yes.
Right there. Because a lot of times I'll ask someone, so what did your dad prefer? No, pues, él dice que lo echa en una bolsa y tíralo en el río.
Oh, no.
You know, they'll say something like that. But in all honesty, it's like, no, really, what did he?
Right.
And they're like, you know what? I don't know. So I think it should be a serious conversation.
For sure.
With your loved ones in all reality. You know, like what do they prefer?
Right.
And there's no right or wrong, you know, it's just, and then they're like, you know what? But he did mention that he wanted to be buried next to his wife or his dad, whatever, right? So those are important conversations because when death happens, first of all, you can't even think.
Right.
You know, the families, they're emotionally, drained and they don't even know how to think, which is understandable. So I believe they should have a serious conversation with their kids or their wife or whoever they have. And be serious about it, so at least that person has an idea. I usually tell families this. I said, they'll be like, what do you think mom would like? They'll ask one another, right? And this is how I usually address them. I said, ma'am, if mom was right here with us right now, what would she say? No, because okay, that's your answer right there. Do that. And like, oh, I mean that to me is the most obvious, right?
Right.
If that was here, would he be like, yay, or what are you doing? Use that as a reference, and it works 99% of the time.
For sure.
They're like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah. We're going to do this.
Let's not throw into the river like
no. Oh, no. But yeah, they always say that down here.
Right.
No, échame una bolsa, échame el río.
Sí.
Well,
I've heard that
we
too.
can't do that. We can't do that.
No. I feel like that's illegal too.
Yes. Oh, no, hombre. Forget that. Yeah. But no. I'm glad you're asking about death because it is... a lot of people don't want to talk about it.
Right.
And I don't blame them.
No,
but it's going to happen.
Yeah, no.
And you know, people say, no, pues, está viejito, se va a morir. You know what, bro? You don't know.
Right.
You don't know.
You can outlive us all.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen people go at 20, 10, 8.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people go at 105.
That's right.
110.
Yeah,
no. The most I've seen is 107. 107 or 108.
Wow.
Yes. So you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, people come to me and I tell them, hey, you don't know. Maybe I won't be here tomorrow.
Right.
You don't know.
Maybe I won't be here tomorrow.
Maybe I won't wake up.
Yeah.
Yo no sé.
Yeah. Same here.
They're like, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So I don't take life for granted. No, I don't. That's why I try to do the best. So bloom wherever you're at.
There you go. And make the most out of every day.
Yeah.
And Memento Mori.
That's right, because nos vamos a ir todos.
Así es.
Y ni modo. Que Dios nos cuide.
Igualmente.
Sí.
Oscar, thank you so much for your time. It's such a refreshing conversation on not just your line of work, but your creative pursuits. And it was fun just getting to know you as a person.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Está bueno. Pues aquí estamos. No nos vamos. Bueno, todavía no.
Thank you for joining us today, Oscar.
Yes,
on
sir.
Brownsville Matters.
Gracias. We'll see you guys.
This is Michael Quantz with the Brownsville Society for the Performing Arts, here to tell you about our podcast, Brownsville Matters. Everyone in Brownsville has a story to tell, and these are the stories. We broadcast these stories every Friday at 5 p.m. and every Sunday at 3 p.m. on KXIQ 105.1 FM on your radio dial. You can also catch these stories rebroadcast on our YouTube channel for Brownsville Society for the Performing Arts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and smash the notifications if you want more information about these stories that you watch and listen to.